9-6 San Diego, 11-4 Santa Clara. These two teams very close in the all-time series. The Broncos lead it 32-27, but San Diego has taken 12 of the last 13 meetings, and this will be the first of two this year before USD travels on the road to the Bay Area. And San Diego at 9-6 on the year, going to mix up the starting lineup for 14th year head coach Jen Petrie. We'll give you both sides the starting lineups here when we return. And so let's get you the starting lineups here for both teams, USD and Santa Clara, matching up this evening. And two great teams on the court tonight. Here are the Broncos starters for John Wallace, the 16th year head coach. Kirsten Meade will be the freshman center out of Valley Christian in Palo Alto. Great state championship resumes for a lot of these players on the roster. The libero tonight will be Danielle Rotman, who leads the team with 22 aces and 220 digs on the year. Nikki Hess, Katie Edwards out of Marymount High in Los Angeles, Taylor Milton, Sabrina Clayton, and Natasha Calkins will be the starting lineup for Santa Clara. And for USD, here are the changes for Jen Petrie. Gianna Bonomi, the senior, will be the libero tonight, wearing the blue jersey for San Diego. In the middle for USD, Jaden Kennedy and Kanace Finley. Kristen Giggenbacher will be the center tonight, the freshman. Remember, Bonomi will be the libero, and Giggenbacher will be the center tonight. And the hitters, Sandra Lozic, Alasia Brown, and Marve Taniel, the freshman from Istanbul, draws the start for USD. The middles, Kanace Finley and Jaden Kennedy for San Diego. You can see the Toreros wearing their pink jerseys tonight. They will do so in all matches in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And it will culminate in the October 25th match against Loyola Marymount. Here at home at the Jenny Craig Pavilion, the Dig Pink events benefit the Side Out Foundation. And that'll be on October the 25th, right here at home for the University of San Diego. So in the pink USD, we see Patsy Balta, our first referee for this evening's match. She will be high atop our net here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. And Santa Clara in the black jerseys with the maroon and white trim. On the left-hand side of the screen to begin our first set. And Santa Clara is going to be serving first for us here tonight. So USD, lineup changes. Marve Taniel, the freshman, in to start. Same with Kristen Giggenbacher for USD. Sandra Lozic, Alasia Brown, the hitters. And Gianna Bonomi will be the libero tonight for USD. She'll check in. And Alasia Brown will rotate out first for San Diego, the team leader. With 181 kills on the season, Kirsten Meade, the freshman from a great Valley Christian program, will serve first for Santa Clara. You see Giggenbacher and Bonomi not normally on the court at the same time. Now tonight, be the libero and the center for USD as they switch up the lineup following the 3-set loss to Loyola Marymount on Tuesday. So we are ready to roll. Meade on to serve. 557 assists on the season. She gets the first one going, and it'll be an ace. That'll be a theme tonight for Santa Clara. That is Meade's 19th of the season. As a team, that's 103 now on the year for the Broncos. An enormous number of aces behind the line for this Bronco team. That one's going to go wide. So an ace and then a service error, but they are a remarkably good service team. 6 players have at least 10 aces on the year for Santa Clara. Now Sandra Lozic, the senior for USD, on to serve. The senior from Belgrade, Serbia. And the second point notched by Santa Clara. The Broncos are immediately back behind the line. And Sabrina Clayton leads the team with 163 kills on the year. The 6'2 sophomore from San Ramon from California High School will drop that one in. Giggenbacher, quick set coming for Kennedy off the touch and good. And San Diego's even things up at 2 apiece. So after Lozic got the first serve for USD, a couple of substitutions for the Toreros. Bonomi checks out. And back to serve is Lizzie Tardu, the freshman from Salinas for San Diego. Alicia Brown's also come back into the front row for the Toreros. Quick firing away. That's Taylor Milton, the senior left-hander, one of 3 San Diego natives on the Santa Clara roster. Originally out of Cathedral Catholic High School, Milton notches the points her first. And for Santa Clara, they're back out in front by 3, but there are 3 San Diego players on the roster, including a pair from Torrey Pines, Gigi Cresto and Madison Dutra, the great Torrey Pines team. That one goes into that second service error against the Broncos. We are even at 3 apiece in the early goings. This is not going to be a short match. These are 2 great teams, and so this will not be a quick evening here. A great battle on hand for us. Jaden Kennedy checks out, and Ryan Powell will check in for San Diego. This is a very good, deep San Diego roster. And already we've seen a number of substitutions in this first set, 3 points apiece. Powell coming on to serve, the junior from New Jersey. Misfire there. Didn't have the whistle for the serve, so just 2 things over. But San Diego will rotate a lot of players in here tonight, especially with the lineup changes for the Toreros. 3 apiece for USD, the number 23 team in the nation. And set. And here we go. So again, it's Powell, the junior, out of New Jersey. 5'3". On to serve for San Diego. Santa Clara comes up firing away. And that'll be Katie Edwards, who notches the point for the Broncos. Edwards played at Marymount High, the great Kerry Klein, and the freshman 6'2". A wonderful high school campaign, state championship caliber campaign, 106 kills, 30 blocks on the year. Here's Eliza Brown with their first look. Now, over to the near side, Santa Clara. Loza tried for the dig. And it goes wide. Nikki Hess, the sophomore from Scottsdale, Arizona, puts it down for the Broncos. And they are up 5-3. So now Milton, the left-hander from Cathedral Catholic High School, right here in San Diego. And she'll fire away. Giggenbacher, quick set, Laser Brown, the double team block is there. Edwards and Hess combining for the block for Santa Clara. And the Broncos lead it 7-3. So now Milton once more serving for the second time at 6-3. Santa Clara up early in the first set. 5'11" senior into the net. Great service teams will have quite a few service errors. It comes with a risk reward. And speaking of great behind the line, Marve Taniel will now serve for San Diego, perhaps the best on the roster for USD. Just over 1 out of every 3 of her serves resulted in an ace for San Diego. Hess, Bonomi right there to cover it for San Diego. Now Lozich to the back line. Quick back set coming. Milton blocked away by Alasia Brown. The senior out of Fresno, Alasia Brown, notches the block for San Diego, gets her first point, and pulls the Toreros back within 1 at 6-5. Got a quick look. And it looks like there's some blood in the court. We're getting a substitution for Daniel Rotman, the junior from Santa Barbara, the libero for Santa Clara. The Broncos leading it by 1, 6-5. They are going to tape the left hand of Rotman, the 5'10 junior, complete. Rotman will come right back in, and she'll stay in the contest as the libero. Taniel with her second serve coming for USD. Now the freshman from Turkey fires away. Going to the left side. That one, a great scramble recovery. It's going to go down and good for Santa Clara. That was nearly an ace, and all of a sudden the Broncos got right back in system. Recovered nicely to get the point. And Sabrina Clayton picked it up. Her second of the match and 165th of the season. Nikki Hess to serve. Bonomi high to the air. It's an overpass. Giggenbacher got up to block it and keep things alive for San Diego. Great defensive stop by Giggenbacher. Now off the block. Daniel, a left-handed save. Powell. And now Brown will bump it over. Two great saves on the rally for San Diego. And they keep it going. Back set coming on the slide. Looking for Edwards. That one too far. And San Diego picks it up. As much a defensive point as anything for USD. And they're back within one at 7-6. So Kanace Finley will come up front for San Diego. Bonomi will rotate back to serve. It'll be Finley, Lozic, and Giggenbacher up front for San Diego. Daniel, Powell, and Bonomi on the back line for USD. This is the first chance for Bonomi with her 15 aces on the year to serve for the Toreros. Long set, we got a missed hit. Double contact called. And so USD is back even at 7 apiece here in the opening set. Bonomi, the 5'5 senior from Huntington Beach, the former Oiler. Pressed into action tonight is the libero for San Diego, serving for the second time. They go down the pipe. Great dig by Bonomi. Quick setup for Lozic to the back line, and Rotman is there. Down the pipe again, Hess. Bonomi throwing her hands at that one, saves it for USD. Lozic gets a shot and uses the entire court. Great vision by the senior Sandra Lozic to put San Diego in front for the first time tonight at 8-7 USD. Now Bonomi to serve once more. 15 aces on the year for Bonomi. This will be returned. They're outside to Clayton. Now, down the pipe for Daniel. The block is there. Combining on it, Clayton and Edwards. For Santa Clara, we're back even at 8 apiece. These are two great teams. This match deadlocked at 8 apiece in the opening set. And Rotman, the libero, will be on to serve. Bonomi. Giggenbacher will throw it high up in the air for Lozic, and she fires away. Lozic with a power shot for USD, picks up her second, and makes it 9 apiece as Kristen Giggenbacher, the freshman from Quincy, Illinois, gets back to serve for San Diego. 9-8, Toreros in front for the second time. The pink jerseys tonight, the Breast Cancer Awareness Month for USD, all month long. They'll wear the pink here at home at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. Now quick setup in the middle of the line. That's the first look for Natasha Calkins. She picks up her first kill. And the freshman from Canada, from Alberta, gets the points. Now, Kirsten Mead, the freshman setter, out of Valley Christian High. Bonomi. High up in the air for Lozic once more. And again, that's the second power shot for Sandra Lozic. She will once more put San Diego back in front. 10-9 back and forth. And Lozic herself will serve. A senior from Serbia, just over the line. Rotman the first look. Quick set. The block by Finley. Recovers nicely with the right hand. Now Lozic bumping things over. Santa Clara insists on the near side. Going for Milton, the left-hander. Off the block, Giggenbacher right there. Bonomi. And Kennedy goes across court for San Diego. They got it. So Jaden Kennedy, patient and waiting for that one, the freshman from Ontario, Canada. Notching her second kill. And now Lozic will serve for USD. 11-9, San Diego with their largest advantage of 2 in this first set. Back set coming to the far side, that was Clayton. Giggenbacher, same thing, looking for Kennedy, and once more, Jaden Kennedy, back-to-back points for USD. She's got 3 kills. The freshman for the Toreros, and a timeout called by Santa Clara, and John Wallace will take one as well. San Diego, their largest margin here in the first set, 12-9 in favor of